notebooks that I picked up so that we can keep track of our roster, our rivalries, all that stuff.
I'm going to have to go with Kenneth.
We're taking this seriously.
That's right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this new setup and new series that we're starting. And we're going to see what happens. We're doing a special SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 GM mode.
Oh, yeah.
But with a twist. What is that twist, Anthony?
Well, the twist is you, Martin, have created a bunch of custom wrestlers that match with the AEW roster, and we will be booking AEW wrestlers in SmackDown vs. Raw.
GM mode.
GM mode.
This is not the most nerdy thing we could do ever with our time, but we're doing it. So yeah, I spent one weekend, just dreaming up this idea, and I went in and I made 30 custom wrestlers.
That's right.
Men and women, and we're gonna draft them as SmackDown and Raw, and we're gonna compete to see who is the best AEW general manager. So, you know, just like any sort of GM mode, we've streamed GM mode recently on our Twitch channel. Mm-hmm. Go check that out, twitch.tv/unknownera and you can also watch the VOD on our gaming channel. But instead, we're going to treat this as, you know, kind of, you know, some serious competition, but also we're here to have fun. And we're going to prove who is the ultimate general manager, represented by this child-size AEW World Champion. And maybe once we get through, because this is going to take a while.
Yeah.
This is a whole year, folks. This is going to take a while with pay-per-views and other stuff. Maybe there will be a punishment at the end for the loser.
Who knows?
Who knows? But we're representing our favorite brands, and we're going to get right into the draft. So let's begin. Being you know, the nice guy that I am, Anthony wants to be SmackDown, so I will be Raw, even though I don't necessarily want to.
Thank you. How gracious.
But so if you're unfamiliar with SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, the only main difference here is, so whoever, the first selection will be random. Raw has the Women's Championship, and SmackDown has the Cruiserweight Championship. Both have WWE World Heavyweight title, tag team titles, and then Raw has the Intercontinental title, SmackDown has the US title. Mm-hmm. We're going to draft 15 people each, and then we've left some legends, we'll call them. We have a couple people that are available, and one of the rules that we've set is that you can't draft these legends, and you'll see who they are, until you have a superstar that is at least as popular as them. Mm-hmm. So right now we're going to stick with the 15 each, and we'll see where that goes. So let us begin. SmackDown gets the first draft pick.
Oh, yes.
So we each have $10 million. These guys are going to be super cheap, by the way.
Oh, so I can sign them for forever contracts?
Yes, because, well, just go ahead and go into it just to see. So you probably want to sort it by popularity, because created superstars all just start with 20 popularity, and you can see they're very, very cheap to sign. And their overalls. Oh wait, did we turn Hulk Hogan on? No, you can't draft Hogan. Can't draft Hogan. Hit it one more time just so we can show off who the legends are. Not Hulk Hogan. Left that on accidentally. Big Show, Jericho, Christian, Chavo, and the Hurricane, because they have all been on AEW. So we figured, okay,
not this guy though.
Not Hulk Hogan. Sorry, we do not officially recognize Hulk Hogan on this channel. But we left them open. So if later down the line you're in a bit of a bind and you need to sign someone, you're gonna go with that. But for the time being, we have to make our rosters work. So if you go back to popularity and resort it, then from here all the way down there are people. You'll notice that Basically, everyone is a cruiserweight, and because I went with their actual weight that they go with, their hometowns, everything, I tried to make them look as good as possible. But yeah, there's a lot of cruiserweights.
That's good for me.
Yes.
That makes me booking the Cruiserweight Championship
I think
a little bit
literally,
easier.
the only heavyweights there are Eddie Kingston, Luchasaurus. For some reason, Moxley. I don't understand that. It must be just this game that's like, oh, these are, this is the cutoff. It's not like now where like 205 is the cutoff. It's like 230 or something, which is ridiculous. But some people are light heavyweights. Some people are. I think most of the dudes like Cole, Adam, or like Hangman and Cody Rhodes, I think they're actually like light heavyweights, so they technically count towards winning the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't know. But anyways. So yeah, who's your first pick?
It's time for me to make my first pick.
And we also have these lovely Staples notebooks that I picked up so that we can keep track of our roster, our rivalries, all that stuff.
I'm gonna have to go with Kenneth.
We're taking this seriously.
That's right.
Okay, so you're going with
So I can sign him to just a 1-year contract?
Well, here's the thing. You gotta think about this long term, right? You could sign him for a year. But what if later, once their popularity starts getting up, what if they turn ship and they want to jump to my show? You just spent unnecessary money on keeping him for a whole year.
Yeah, but then you have to pay his contract, no?
Maybe, but you did all the legwork to get him popular, and I'll just take him.
Ugh.
So
that's terrible.
So you gotta think. So this episode, we're just gonna be doing the draft, and gotta make a choice. Go with your gut.
I mean, I think Kenny's gonna be one of my forever guys.
Go with your gut.
But in the live streams that we do,
see, this is why
I ran out of money. Well,
You did.
I don't
yes.
have a ton of money left. He's my first overall pick. I'll give him a 9-month contract.
Okay. See, this is why I said when we do the booking for the show, maybe we should like not know what each other's doing because I can easily sway your decision. All right, first draft pick. Dude, it's tricky. So yeah, a lot of these guys, it was tough. We could have made so many other wrestlers that are just as amazing. It was just like kind of pick a variety of people. And there's a car outside if you can hear it. Thank you. So, you know what? I'm going to go with my first pick. My first pick is going to be my favorite person I think it took for me to make.
Oh.
Honestly. And that's going to be Adam Cole.
Wow.
Baby. And I'm going to do a 3-month.
Wow.
Adam Cole coming to Raw.
Well, it only makes sense for me to go down and get this gentleman for
the hanger.
The Hangman.
The Hangman.
I'll give him a 6-month contract.
Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna go with. I gotta take him. The Mox.
Wow.
John Moxley. Book out now, available. I don't know where.
He has a book?
He has a book. Yeah, he just put out a book. It's called Mox.
Yeah.
And it's an autobiography.
Okay.
And it actually is an autobiography, and it's getting good reviews.
Interesting.
Third pick for SmackDown. Originally, I thought we should have it be like Dynamite and Rampage, but
Right.
well, whatever.
It's fine. Wow. Well, I have my 2 big guns. Who will I select next?
2 hours later.
Darby Allin.
All right.
Let's give him
Derby.
6-month contract.
So, because I have the women's title, I definitely need to make sure I get women. So I'm going to pick one of my favorite ladies out there right now.
Wow.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
DMD.
3 months. Let's get it.
Okay, number 4. I'm taking Ray Phoenix.
Now, Phoenix and Penta don't look great as their creator wrestlers, but it's because you can't in this game you can't customize like masks or anything. So.
That's fine.
But it'll be interesting when we actually watch them in action. All right. Got to think about tag team belts. Who am I going to push in the mid card and the main card? I'm definitely going to make sure I have a heavyweight on my show, so I'm going to go with Miro.
Nice. Well, I need to have a dominant tag team, so I'm going to take.
Oh, you're taking both the Lucha Bros.
Because they are my favorite.
You know who's real hot right now?
Oh.
The Spanish God.
Sammy G.
The Spanish God, Sammy Guevara.
Wow. I don't have any heavyweights.
Good old Sammy G.
I mean, I guess I don't need one, technically.
No, they can all hold the world heavyweight title.
Then I'll have one MJF.
Ooh. He's better than you.
Yes.
And do you know it?
I am acutely aware of it.
I'm quite aware of how. I'm gonna pick Jade. There's my top women's rivalry right there. In my opinion.
Interesting.
I'm gonna push. Actually, wait. I don't think I can push Jade as a face because I'm pretty sure when you create wrestlers, you have to say if they like fight clean or dirty. So I actually just put like. I probably should have gone through and made it more balanced.
I'm gonna pick Orange Cassidy.
But possibly they are. There might be more heels on this than faces, but we'll see. Gosh. We're getting down to the wire. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the best in the world, CM Punk.
Oh, nice. Interesting.
If this
We're picking 15, you said, right?
yeah.
Okay.
If people enjoy this series and we manage to get through like a year or something, then for sure would love to do it again with like other wrestlers. If you could have more than 30 creative wrestlers, I would have 100% done 40. Mm-hmm. So we could each have 20, and I would have included people like
The Dark Order.
the Dark Order. I would have included Santana Ortiz. I would have included who else? Who else was on the list where I was like, ooh.
Best friends.
Best friends.
What should I do?
Well, you gotta pick someone.
I'm gonna pick Ricky Starks.
Absolute. He is absolute. I'm gonna go with. Thunder
Whoa,
Rosa,
nice.
who you can't do half face paint, so it's a full face paint. So that's how that is. Don't blame me. Blame the game. I could have done like an eye or like kind of that sort of thing because I did manage to do something for Statlander, but like I wanted to make sure it was like, the skull and everything.
I am wearing a Jurassic Express t-shirt. So
Oh.
I think I have to do what needs to be done.
Oh.
The Jungle Boy.
Well, too bad that I'm immediately picking Luchasaurus.
Wow. Wow.
You can't have all the good tag teams, even though we're starting this roster from scratch, and so, hey, Luchasaurus, Intercontinental Champion?
Maybe. I had to pick a thick boy then, so I'm gonna pick Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs is probably one of the only creative wrestlers I'm not happy with how they look, but you can't do there's limitations. And it sucks. Still got a bit left. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab. It feels so weird to split these two up, but I think I'm gonna grab black. You can have the.
You want me to take the Young Bucks? I'll do it.
I completely misspelled Malachi on my sheet, but I don't care. You're gonna have to start picking some women, maybe. Remember, everybody's popularity is the same, so like you can make like the bunny the star of your show.
But I don't have a
Or
women's
Sheeta.
title, so like I don't really need that. You know what I'm saying?
So we're starting out fresh. You can have your top star could not hold the title, could not like that's the thing with this is like we're starting off like blank canvas. So you can push anyone. You don't have to go with conventional ideas of like, oh well, I'm gonna make these two a tag team. We're gonna do that. Like you can have anybody, be anything.
Which is why I will not be selecting the Young Bucks, and I'll be taking Pac instead.
Fair enough. I did do, so out of the 30, I did 22 men and 8 women. So you can also have a man and a woman be in a rivalry. The only thing that sucks is you can't do like all the crazy matches. But,
We only do crazy matches.
well, then all your superstars are going to get injured, and then you're going to not be able to book an entire show. I'm going to take Ruby Soho.
Thank you for leaving me Fuego 2.
No one's going to understand that joke. Go watch AEW Dark. Go watch AEW Dark. It's great. How many women do I have again? I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4. So I'm going to take Eddie Kingston.
Interesting. I suppose I will take the Young Bucks then. Kind of have to, no? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have to.
You do realize that you're going to pick one of them. I'm going to pick the other. Just to do that.
I guess Matt Jackson is going to have a great career.
Guys, I think SmackDown's a sexist show.
It's not sexist, it just doesn't have a women's
I think
title.
you want to watch the show with no women's division?
What are you talking about? Raw? And SmackDown currently?
Well, currently.
Currently?
But
I mean, I guess I will have to just use my last 3 picks on women. So I'll pick Stat. No, I'm picking Matt Jackson.
okay.
Take him.
I'm going to take Nick Jackson. I'm going to make him a star.
Oh, I have to have women because there's not enough.
Yeah,
other dudes.
this is saying. Just because you don't have a women's title doesn't mean you can't utilize them.
Well, Nyla Rose is going to be wrestling a lot of matches. Actually, no, I'll take Stat. Let's put Stat on it.
Remember, you have to fill 6 matches every week. So, all right. Well, then I just have to think about who the last 2 people I want are. Because I'm going to take one, you're going to take one, and I'll take one. I already have Jade. She's kind of the powerhouse. So I'm going to take the bunny. Canadian sweetheart,
Sure.
the bunny.
And I guess Sheeta will be wrestling every week against Stat. Yeah, I guess so.
All right, which means my last pick is going to be Nyla Rose. So there's each of our 15s. I might as well just run through it really quickly. Mm-hmm. So on SmackDown, we have
Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, Darby Allin, Rey Fenix, Penta El Zero, MJF, Orange Cassidy, Ricky Starks, Jungle Boy, Powerhouse Hobbs, Pac, Fuego 2, Matt Jackson, Chris Statlander, Karashida.
Say it start.
Start. Here.
And then over on Raw, we got Adam Cole, Bebe, John Moxley, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Miro, Sammy Guevara, Jade Cargill, CM Punk, Thunder Rosa, Luchasaurus, Malachi Black, Ruby Soho, Eddie Kingston, Nick Jackson, The Bunny, and Nyla Rose. So now we can set our champions if we want to. Championships will give them a popularity boost.
Right.
So, all right. Who do I want as my WWE champion? Punk, Kingston, Cole, Nick, Black. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to. I'm gonna give it to Malachi Black. He's gonna be my big guy. Tag team champions. Don't have that big of a selection.
You can do Adam Cole and Nick Jackson.
Could do that. My plan is I'm gonna go far off from what's currently happening. I'm gonna make my own reality.
Wow.
So we're gonna have it be the big boys, Miro and Luchasaurus. And then my Intercontinental title is going to be Adam Cole, baby. And the women's champion is going to be Thunder Rosa.
Nice. That's nice. Okay. I might be sticking pretty close to real life, but I do have these two titles that are very interesting over here. But I think I'm going to have to give my championship to Kenneth Omega. And the tag team champions will be Penta and Phoenix. We're gonna go chalk for these. The United States Championship, I think, is gonna basically be the TNT Championship in my mind. Who is a worthy TNT champion? It's gonna be my guy Jungle Boy. Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna make MJF, and then I'm gonna make Jungle Boy the Cruiserweight champion. I like that. I think that's very reasonable.
Alrighty. All right,
Hey,
Vince.
who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy? I would like to be the first to congratulate you on your new position as general manager, as the chairman of the board. I want to make sure that you are well aware that the WWE is all about the fans. That you have,
Right.
This is why you have a job, and your job is to grow your show's fan base. This will not be easy, as the other GM will be fighting for the same fans. At the end of the year, I will award the show that has the most fans with the GM of the Year award, highest honor a general manager can receive. If you need information about day-to-day activities as a general manager, check out the JR and Taz report, which is really funny. That's what it is. Weekly reports. So as Raw, I got good old Jim Ross, and you have Taz
I'll take
as
Taz.
your advisor. There we go.
Here we go.
Week 1, I'm in Japan. Woo! Week 1, Tokyo Dome.
Wow.
Gonna put on a classic. Where are you? Where are you? You're in Providence, Rhode Island.
The Rhode Island Dome.
Alrighty. Well, that was our draft. Let us know in the comments. Whose show's roster do you like more? And I'm pumped because we're starting off like look at these, like all popular is all 20. Except for the champions, they got 23. They got a little bit up, but this could go either way. Your favorites could drop down to 0 popularity very easily.
Yep.
We gotta watch out for getting injured because we only have this many people. And if we lose people, then we're gonna be screwed out of making matches because you don't wanna have no match on your card.
I'm gonna get the Hurricane.
So technically in free agency, no, he's 28.
Damn, I can't get the Hurricane
So,
quite yet.
So like we said at the beginning, as soon as you have a single superstar who is the same popularity as one of the legends, excluding Hulk Hogan, then you can draft that person if you want to. So we have to get so in order to bring the Hurricane onto our show, we have to get their popularity to 28. And then 47 for Chavo, 57 for Christian, 63 for Jericho, and 66 for a Big Show. So we'll see how we get there. But yeah, again, like I said, let us know whose roster do you like more? Whose team are you fighting for? Hashtag Team Raw, I guess.
Hashtag Team SmackDown EW.
Raw
EW.
Raw. Oh, it's gonna try to make it's spelled
RAWpage.
RAWpage.
RAWpage and
SmackDownamite.
SmackDownamite and RAWpage.
There we go. All right. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed what you see here, subscribe, like the video, comment below, all that YouTube jazz. And we'll see you in the next one. Keep being excellent.